Let's start with a call of problems.
Let's start with a call of problems. Just start shouting out, what are some of the big problems of our times?
The big ones, not the little ones.
The really big ones.
The really big ones, big problems of our times. Call it out.
Someone's saying, everyone is passive.
Yes.
Someone's saying, everyone is selfish.
Yes.
And someone's saying, everyone is cowardly.
Yes, go on.
And someone's saying, nobody's asking how they can help anybody but themselves.
Selfish, yes.
Yeah.
Only asking how to help themselves,
Yes.
Go on.
And someone is saying, a lot of the topics seem to be ranging around themes of selfishness.
Yes.
Apathy. And there's lots of agreement. Apathy. Apathy is a huge problem. Apathy is a huge problem.
Yes, and what's happening to the feeling in the room?
But now it's really pumping up a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about this.
Yes. Let's sort it out. What's the most, of this list, what is the most problematic? Votes, you know.
Votes.
What about cowardice? That's the third pattern.
People seem to agree cowardice is not as big a problem as the apathy and the selfishness.
Okay. And to continue the brainstorming,
Yeah.
to come up with what things might work to resolve passivity and apathy. What ideas might be worth a try? Worth a try. Ideas worth a try. Does the room overall seem to have come into some kind of brainstorming session format?
Yes.
Does it seem as though things are moving along overall?
Yeah.
Are there people who want to work on cowardice who don't want to work on either passivity and apathy or on selfishness? Is there anyone in this room who doesn't like either of the two first choices and would rather work on cowardice?
There are some who I think were in the selfishness group who would much rather work on cowardice. Yeah.
So if there's anybody who would rather work on cowardice than these other two groups, please come here to the back wall.
Yes.
Okay.
And those of you who would like to lead the group on cowardice, go to the farthest end of the room, towards the back wall, and that will sort better. Well, and now that that big chunk has come off of selfishness, I feel like it would be better for me to go to selfishness.
Okay.
There. Now actually, it's much more even between the selfishness group and the apathy group. People are saying, well, what's the incentive for people to not be selfish? And, oh, interesting, what is the incentive for people to not be selfish? And then, well, if there's an incentive, then is it really selflessness? If people are really just being selfless to get something out of it? And it's kind of getting tangled about what is selfishness and what is selflessness. And
once we really start to look at things, it's not clear-cut, is it? So are they able to discern what to do about selfishness without knowing how to get to what's actually going on?
No, not really, no.
Ask them, might the ability to discern what's actually going on be of use to them in their discussion?
Might the ability to know what's actually going on be of use to us in our discussion? Yeah, that's going over very well, yes. Oh dear, there's much conflict because there was agreement in the group that, okay, this conversation is getting tangled and we're not actually coming up with solutions. But there's also this feeling of, oh goodness, then we'll have to go all the way back to the start to figure out what's actually going on. And there's some faction of the room who's saying, well, we have to do that or we're not going to have any good definition to go off of and we're just wasting all of our time.
Okay, well maybe let's spin off the people who want to learn how to discover what's actually going on into a fourth group.
Oh, that feels okay.
Would they like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And there are members of the other groups, the apathy group and the cowardice group, who are also saying, listen, I don't think this is going to work until we can come to a real definition, and they'd like to go to that room full of people who'd like to know what's actually going on.
Okay, so maybe a call. Is there anybody, there's a fourth group forming?
Yes, there's a fourth group forming for all those who really want to
know what's actually
going on.
To learn how to discern
what's actually going on. You can come to this group over
if you
here,
wish.
if you wish.
Just an option.
Yeah, you don't have to leave the group that you sorted into at first, but there's a new group forming up here by the front near the stage.
Yes.
And you can come and join this group.
And what's happening in the room overall?
Much hubbub. And some of the leaders of the other groups, the apathy group and the cowardice group, are coming over to the wanting to learn what's actually going on group, and so now new leaders are needing to be kind of selected in the other groups, and there's much hubbub. Nobody seems to be leaving the room. There's just a lot of sorting. Everybody to his or her right place. Let's do a little bit of energetic sorting, see if we can help. All of us to our right place. And now what's happening? Are you moving up? Maybe I'm moving up. I don't feel that room around us anymore. No, you just moved up and out. Yeah. And now it's the feeling of going up through the long bright tunnel again. Yeah. Going up, going up, going up. And again there's that feeling of squeezing through tight places, or places where they don't expect us to move through. Yes. Well, let's call up those from behind us to say, this way, this way, this way to the light, this way to the light, this way to the light, follow this way to the light. And now there seems like quite a lot of people coming up behind us. This way to the light, this way to the light. Is the kingly presence one of them? Oh, interesting. He might be, actually. Yeah. And the conference room people, maybe all the conference room people. Yes. This way, this way, this way to the light. Just follow me. We'll go this way. Moving up. Looks like that scene in the movie Gandhi, when Gandhi is walking to the water to make salt. Yes. And people are joining the march from the villages. This way, this way, this way. Yeah. This way to the light. This way to the light. This way to the light. Much clearing feelings in the head. Start asking up, what now? How to manifest the divine plan given the reality of these limited resources. How to manifest the divine plan for all dimensions, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do, since that's what our soul contracts commit us to doing. Do you hear anything? No, there's much like that feeling of when I was kneeling in the big church back in the Jean Paul life. The feeling strongly of do the thing, do it. Do big things. Do big things, do great things. Do great things, make it right somehow. Make it right somehow. Yes. You must. And now, some specifics, please. Yes, I would like to know very much the specifics, and I can do that. We can hear you just fine. Yes. Given the reality of these limited resources, what now? In order to manifest the divine plan for all dimensions, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do, since that's what our soul contracts commit us to doing. Any ideas from above? Because I have an idea. What is it?